Hi, I'm head weather analyst Philip Duncan. We've got another low coming into us from the Tasman Sea, but before that arrives, we've got two other systems coming in, one from the south and one from the northeast. So let's have a look at the satellite. You can see what I'm talking about. Here is the first one. Look at this coming on down in, and at the same time, this one coming on in. And guess who's in the middle? Yep, the North Island again. But the good news is it's not looking quite as bad as Saturday. So this system up here to the northeast is going to bring in a bit of rain, especially around Gisborne. That could cause a few more problems for the contractors trying to clear the Waireka Gorge. It could bring in some more rain and perhaps a few more little slips. So hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully the worst of the rain stays offshore. Meanwhile, this doesn't bring with it a huge amount of rain, but it does bring some rain to western areas. And then in between the two, the wind is going to start to squeeze on through. So let's have a close-up look and we'll see what's going to happen. First of all, let's have a look at the Wednesday map. Here is the system. Small low to the north here, big high to the south. And that's why that front that's out here in the west isn't really doing a lot. A lot of it's just cloud because it's not really attached to anything too significant. It's the low up here that's going to push in the rain to the country. So let's zoom on in and have a look at what Thursday is looking like for the North Island. And while it starts off quite wet, this is Thursday morning, we'll see the rain pushing into the north. It's going to be fairly patchy. I don't think it's going to be widespread, but there could be a couple of isolated little falls as it comes on through. Does the same for Gisborne. Sorry to stand in front of you there, Gisborne. That comes on in, and you'll see that rain pushing into Hawke's Bay and the Mahia Peninsula right there. And further, as it goes inland, it starts to weaken significantly as it can't really get over all those hills. Central areas, well, we'll switch on the wind map for you because it's going to be the wind that's the main feature. And because of the damage that we saw at Patia, Wanganui and southern parts of Taranaki, this is why I've got the wind map on. You can see that that's southeasterly coming right in there. And this is a very, very strong winds here, but of course this is out at sea, so it doesn't matter. But certainly for land, we're on the cusp of it. So it's not going to be wind warning material, but it's enough to, I guess, cause a bit of a pain if you're trying to put roofing iron back on or you're felling trees or repairing power lines. Those winds from the east to southeast will be brisk at times. And for the South Island, it's a different setup altogether. We've got that southerly change has gone already, and now the winds are coming back in from the northeast. It'll be perhaps a bit more easterly if you live in Christchurch, and then that rain up here in the north will eventually move on into some northern areas, but it's not going to be too much. All right, on Friday we start to see that system moving away. The high to the south pushes back in, but the wind flow, it remains easterly. It's going to be from the easterly quarter right through until about Sunday night or Monday for the whole country. So that's a slightly cooler temperature during the day quite often for our main centres, but at night time it can actually help lift up the temperatures. But this is the next system to watch out for. Saturday's map, we'll show you now, shows it moving on in. So it's quite a big low. It covers a fairly big area, but it's not very deep. So it's not aggressive, it's not gale force winds, and we don't expect rain warnings either. However, in saying that, it's very slow moving. So there is a potential for rain warnings along the west coast especially, just as that slow system moves on in. And when we go to Sunday, it starts to move into the North Island. So Saturday itself not looking too bad. Sunday though sees the rain clouds moving in. For some places it may not be till the end of the day. And if you live on the east coast of the North Island, it might not arrive until Monday. But it is moving in. And because we've got this warm tropical air mass at the top and then this cooler southeasterly change behind it, that could trigger a few thunderstorms along those northern and western areas. So we're getting a bit of everything thrown at us over the next few days. Guess what? It's autumn. That makes sense. That's all from me. We'll catch you on Friday.